and welcome back to the mountain range and my map world. As you can see, we've got a pretty cool plan to build, something a bit more organic, and I'm very excited to show you guys how it turned out. I had an idea for this mountain range. It was actually the whole reason that I built this mountain range, is I want to drop some kind of, like, I guess, lore. Kind of, like there was a big battle that occurred here some time ago, and we've got a lot of tools in our inventory that you can see helped us with some world editing. But I wanted to figure out massive mountains. I wanted something else big on it to kind of be a landmark of this area. And I was thinking like a big kind of god for this world could be a massive skeleton, like a giant skeleton. Whether that skeleton was always a skeleton, or you saw a little sneak peek, or it was another creature and the skeleton is just left behind. That's, up to interpretation. We don't know. It must have happened a very long time ago. The skeleton is massive, so it can't really be moved by any creatures that live here or inhabit these mountains, or will inhabit these mountains once I build them homes. But I'm very excited to show you how it turned out, so let's get into it. as we approach the giant skeleton, we can see its perfect posture of where it sits. I'm very happy with this. Oh, this is actually the second time I've built this skeleton, or a skeleton similar to this. I built a first one on a different world, which is what I thought was going to be originally the big map world, till I found World Painter and I decided to use that instead. So yeah, this was kind of a redo. I didn't have anything other than some screenshots of the skeleton originally, and this is honestly a much better version than the previous one, in my opinion at least. There are a few things, it's not very humanly accurate. I didn't quite get enough ribs. He's only got 3 of them, which is not enough, but you know, he's hanging in there. His arms are a little bit big, they're a little bit wobbly, windy, but I guess we can just blame that on wind erosion. But I love the way he looks. He's so cute. Oh, it's so massive as well. Like if we look from down below perspective, we can just see this massive looming creature. And I have my FOV a little bit high usually, so let's turn it down. And it's so big, and oh, I love it. Let's go by his feet. And you can see I kind of was a little bit cheaty with his feet. The feet are really hard to do. I did do it on the last original skeleton, but it was very difficult, so I've just kind of encapsulated it in snow, which is something. I still need to do that one a little bit more properly, because it's kind of just in the rocks as of right now. But, oh, I've still got some world editing that I need to fix over there, but that's okay. I need to also sit here AFK while the weather's going, so it can snow a little bit more and make this more natural. But yeah, this is our lovely skeleton guy. I don't have a name for him just yet. I'm still brainstorming, still workshopping the name, but I really like how it turned out. Like the way it sits on the mountain just fits really well. Oh, I might need to smooth this a little bit, but that's okay. It's nothing major, nothing super noticeable, but I can sort that out pretty easy. We got its little face. His face is a little bit off. I had some problems, had some trouble making it, but I'm not mad at it, especially because it's humanoid, but not human. Like, it's a giant, of course. Go straight into his mouth, have a look around. It looks pretty funky. I don't quite know what creature it is, or it could be. I've got a few ideas, but I haven't settled on anything just yet. I'm just very happy with this build, and I think it's going to be a really cool addition to this world, just for players to kind of come up and see this big landmark, and maybe I can do some kind of treasure hunt, have him as a major centerpiece of it. But, oh, this is like kind of the first start of a story of this big creature, how it lives here, and I kind of want to continue that. I want to do a lot of very mega structures and mega organics. I need to work on it in general, but I think they look really, really, really cool, especially just being able to encounter this, see it from such a far distance, and have to properly scale a mountain to figure out what it is. Like, it's so cool. I'm very happy with its final form. One of the hard parts was actually making the hands, and they're not perfect. It was kind of hard to have them sit in a way. I guess the arm should have been down a little bit more. But I think, you know, they're frozen. They're frozen solid. That's what's happened. But I had to try and make these fingers work well, but it turned out well. I'm happy with it. I did have to definitely use my screenshots of the previous time I built this skeleton as a bit of an idea. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out, and it looks so cool. Like, from here, let's chuck the FOV down just a bit. Oh, that's so cool. Like, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. This is the kind of world that I've always wanted. Just a bunch of really big mega structures that are kind of magical, but, you know, very explorable. I think this looks cool. But I'd love to know what you guys think. How do you like the addition to our mountain range? This lovely organic fella. And, you know, what should we do next? Should we do some more big organic structures? Should we, you know, maybe make a castle or something over here? I think that could be really cool. But let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this final build. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video where we hopefully have another build very soon. Oh, and yes, backyard episode is coming out soon. I've got it half edited. I just have been running low on time to edit the rest of it, to be honest. But, you know, it'll be done very soon. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. So in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!